You're inside KDAY's community show. Your issues, your topics, your community. Now.
It's 93.5 KDAY community show. Good morning. Happy Sunday. And for those tuning in, every Sunday we have some form of community show in which we are advocates in helping the community. My name is Trevon Smith. They call me Trey here at the radio station. And today's guest, Andrew, friend of the show, friend of the family, friend of the community, somebody I've been working with strongly for the last, I'm going to say going on a year. Yeah. Going on a year. Mm-hmm. He's the president of Integrity Credit Corporation. What's going on, Andrew?
Good morning, Trevon. Thank you very much for having me again.
Again and again?
Yes. It's always a pleasure to be here.
It's always a pleasure because of the fact that you're always doing something positive in the community, my man. And we get an overwhelming amount of calls and testimonies. And one day, we're going to actually get some of these testimonies to call in, if we can arrange that possibly, and let them know the experiences that they've had with you and your corporation, as well as what you've done for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always a blessing. I think the purpose of Integrity Credit Corporation, we are just so blessed with our knowledge, and we feel like we want to share it because it's an epidemic. Bad credit in this nation is an epidemic, and we want to do our best to educate people on how to get a better credit, which will in turn become a better financial situation for them.
Like we always talk about, whenever you like say increase your credit score or better your credit score, it does numerous things that's impeccable, such as it's like giving yourself a raise because you save so much money on interest rates. It's like you get credit card offers. And we'll eventually get towards buying you a home eventually. In one facet or another, it's like starting a business once you buy a home.
Yes.
It opens so many doors for you.
I mean, a better credit opens a lot of doors. And one of the reasons why I keep coming back, this show generally is about how to fix your credit and how to get into a better financial situation. More than that also is how to become a homeowner.
Yeah.
So that's what this show is about. We want to come in here and continue to educate your listeners on why it's important to have a good credit, why it's important to become a homeowner rather than being just a renter, and why it's important to also understand that there are government programs out there that will allow you to become a homeowner for less than 1% down payment.
And I know sometimes we jump around, we get into the home because we talk so much. It's like we talk so much together that we already know where we're going. Because we talked about credit, we talked about homes, we talked stick with the subject. Because like lately this week, I've got a ton of phone calls about fixing your credit score. So let's talk about how can people start from scratch? How can they just say, okay, I need to pull my credit score and work from there? What steps or what recommendations would you give them for that?
I think, like you said, Trevon, the first step is to pull your credit. Mm-hmm. If you haven't checked your credit in the last 6 months, you should check your credit at least once every 3 months.
Okay.
It's just a good practice. There's a lot of reasons why you should check your credits every 3 months. I don't say pull it all the time. Once every 3 months. Because one, you want to know and be sure that nobody's using your social security number on a fraudulent transaction. You want to make sure that nothing is being reported on your credit.
That
shouldn't be without your knowledge, because your credit equals money in your pocket most of the time, equals access to money. So you want to pull your credit at least once every 3 months. If you don't want to pull it every 3 months, you can pull it once every 6 months.
But you need to pull it to be aware of what's going on.
To be aware of what's going on, it's like a checkup, and it doesn't damage your credit when you pull it just to check, but if you pull it several times a month, then your credit scores will go down.
Okay.
So how do you start? Pull your credit, and we can help you.
Because a lot of people think they just go check online.
No. Well, you can get your free credit report on annualcreditscores.com, annualcreditreport.com. It's free, all three. But you're not going to get your credit score when you do that. You have to pay for your credit score. I always encourage people to get a mortgage credit report because it's very, very detailed.
And that's something that your company offers.
Yes, that's something that we offer, and it provides you with all 3 credit scores.
And I've had my credit score pulled with Andrew, so I know exactly. It does provide you with all 3 credit scores, and they give you a detailed account of every account creditor that's on your account, whether it's paid or you still owe, and they give you a contact number to contact them.
Yes, they give you a contact number. It's also with a mortgage credit pool, it gives you a simulation of how you can improve your scores. So the way it works is you come in, you put in your information online, you go to our website, icclending.com, you input your information as if you are applying for a home loan. We pull your credit, I'll give you a copy. It's not free. For a single individual, it's about $17.50. For a married couple, it's about $25. And that's not really much.
That's not much to find out the amount of information you're going to find out.
Yes, here's what we do for free. We help you analyze your credit report for free.
And I want to get into that. If you're just tuning in, you can check out Andrew. He's a friend of the show. He's president of Integrity Credit Corporation. His qualifications, he's a licensed California broker. For your information, write this number down. You'll find out what it means later on if you already don't know what it means. His DRE number is 017-8769. That number right there gives you the chance to check his qualifications and background and his state licensing and et cetera. But we were getting into the point, we were just talking, they've pulled their credit score, which is a mortgage loan, which gives them a detailed description of their credit score, whether it's the three credit
bureaus,
the 3 credit
so we
bureaus.
have Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian.
So they get the free credit, not the free credit report. They pay $17.50, and they get the mortgage credit pool. Now, what is it they can do after they review it or whatnot?
Well, we review every single account on the credit report, and we tell them exactly what it means. There are different information on the credit report. I mean, a credit report is almost like a tax return. It's scary to a lot of people.
It took me about 2 or 3 times to go over it.
Yeah, it's something that people don't want to deal with, but it's something you have to deal with. If you're going to be paying less interest rate and less interest on all the money that you borrow, you have to pay attention to your credit report. Now, I want to touch on something real quick. A lot of people who probably might be listening and say, oh, my credit is bad, my credit is short. Well, let me give you a testimony. In 2004, my credit score was about 420. 420. Okay. That's really bad.
Yeah.
That's really bad. But today, my credit score is about 680. And why was my credit that low? I got careless. I had a lot of credit cards. I had a lot of accounts that I did not take care of. I didn't know how to manage things. And I ended up filing bankruptcy.
And I'm glad that you're telling people this, because a lot of people say, oh, they're just coming in with a whole bunch of hogwash. No. The reason why I have no problem bringing this man back on the show is because I want to give a second testimony.
Okay.
My credit score was like 495.
Yeah.
And right now I'm knocking on 600.
Yeah.
And I'm working to get one thing off. And then once I get that off, it's going to be 620, 630.
No, yours is going to probably get up to 640 by the next time we pull it.
640. I mean, it's remarkable. And it's not because I paid this man or he charges anything. He just walks you through steps in order to clear your credit report that most people don't. That most people actually charge you for.
Yeah, most people charge you for,
and other people don't even care or tell you how to do it.
And we didn't have to write any letters.
No, we didn't have to write letters. You just call.
We didn't have to write any letters. You just call.
You call.
We'll tell you exactly how to call.
But give them your.
No, well, let me finish my testimony though. Well, I was saying that I got into a lot of trouble. I didn't know how to manage my credit. My credit score went from 750 down to 400, 440, and I had to file bankruptcy because I didn't know what else to do. But if I had known any better, I wouldn't have filed bankruptcy. Okay. The attorney who I was dealing with then just said, "Hey, file bankruptcy, clean up your credit, clean up your debts." But I did not know that I could call and negotiate and settle my debt. I didn't know that. Okay. So I filed bankruptcy as the only option that I knew how to do. And that bankruptcy haunted me for 7 years.
Okay.
So it was 2004. There was a lot of jobs that I applied for that I could not get because I had a bankruptcy.
Okay.
There was a lot of credit that I didn't have access to. So I'm just, for anybody out there who's thinking about filing bankruptcy, call us before you do so. 888-816-6407.
Give them the website as well. I don't believe we gave that out yet.
ICClending.com. www.icclending.com.
And all this information is available on the website.
Yeah, but I take everybody's call. If you call and you get a voicemail, I will call you back within half an hour. Because we get a lot of calls when this show goes, when people listen to the show, we get a lot of calls. So what I was saying earlier was that if you're thinking of filing bankruptcy or your credit is short, you have a lot of debt, you don't know what you're doing, call us. We're going to just pull your credit one more time, educate you on what you're looking at, and tell you exactly how to go from point A to B. Now, point A to B might take you 2 weeks. It might take you 2 months. It might take you 2 years. But I guarantee you, it's never too late to start over.
Yeah. And I wanted you to give them your famous tongue lashing about being proactive, because you just can't pull your credit report and sit at it and hope it goes away.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you have to call. You have to make some kind of arrangements.
Yes.
Even, let's say you have $1,000. I just want to throw a number out there. If you have $1,000 credit that you owe, let's say, for a dentist or doctors, you can call them, and they'll settle with you for $500
or less.
Or less.
It depends.
And then once you start making payments, they'll agree to take it. You make them send you a letter. They'll agree to take it off your score, but you have to stay up with your payments.
Yeah,
so you have to be proactive.
You have to be proactive. I mean, it's almost like going to the doctor and say, "Hey, I have an ailment," and the doctor writes you a prescription. And then you don't take your prescription. It's almost useless, You have to definitely be proactive. The only way to get your credit score better and up is being proactive. Now, trying to file bankruptcy or ignore it, it's not going to make anything better. Creditors are human beings just like yourself. They want to see that you're communicating with them even when you have hardship. I mean, a lot of people say, you know what, I don't have money, I can't pay my bills. We all understand. There's a lot of people going through hardship in the country. But if you owe somebody $1,000 and you tell them that you can only afford $10 a month, they will appreciate that.
No, they'll take any money.
Yeah, they'll take any money. Yeah,
they'll take any money.
They'll take any money.
They'll say, send us $20 a day. We'll pull it off your credit score and just keep good faith with it.
Yeah, send us $20 a month or something. Yeah. That's better than just ignoring them. All of these credit calls and everything, take their calls and talk to them and say, see, I don't have anything. But when I do, you'll be the first person I'll call. So that's just one thing about credit. We can go on and talk about credit all day, but the process is simply this. You have to pull your credit. We analyze it for free, and we'll give you a free credit analysis. And what does that mean? That means we'll tell you exactly what's in your credit, how to fix it, how to make the calls, how to deal with your creditors. And we'll tell you all of this for free, and you don't have to write any letters to the credit bureaus. And
it's something I've been through personally, and he's just showed me. And then I've been with him. He showed you had an event this past Saturday where you had about.
Yeah, we had a good showing crowd this past Saturday. We had a free credit seminar.
Okay.
Just educating the community about how to deal with creditors and how to fix their credit for free. And that's the thing, it's free credit seminar, and we do this probably once or twice a month. So if anybody is interested,
and for further dates, they can get it on the website.
They can get it on the website, or they can email me or call me.
It's ICClending.com.
ICClending.com, 888-816-6407. And I always give out my cell phone number on the show, because just to let people know that I'm a real person. It's not just a big corporation where you can talk to the person. You can talk to me.
And I want to give out your cell phone number. Give Andrew a call at 949-232-9569. If you want to organize your own community where you could get 15, 20, 25 people together and everybody pull their credit, and he can come out there and talk about
We pull your credit right on the spot. We analyze it right on the spot. Everybody gets analysis of their credit report, and we show them exactly how to fix it right on the spot, right there. And this might take 2, 3, 4 hours because there's a group of people, but we do this for free. And now the question will be, why are you doing this for free? Why are other people charging and you're doing it for free? Well, here's the answer. I am a California mortgage broker and a real estate broker as well. We do this for free, hopefully that once we help you, you will choose to use our services when you're ready to buy a house.
Whether it's a month, 2 or 6, or whatever.
Whether it's a month, whether it's 2 months.
He's not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
This is my career. Whether you're trying to buy a house or you're trying to get a loan or you're trying to refinance your current loan, we can help you with any of those services.
And I'm glad you touched on that. Let's get, because we also received calls this week and emails. Let's talk about people with not as good credit scores. They have the 510. Let's talk about their ability to buy a home or buy a house.
Well, the good news is that Federal Housing Administration, it's an FHA insured loan. They have a loan program where your minimum FICO score to buy a house is 500. Okay. 500, guys, not 640. Yeah, 640 will get you a better rate and a better program. But if you have 500 and you have 10% down, you can buy a house. Now, let's take it a step further. If you have 580 FICO score, 580, your minimum down payment to buy a house is 0.5%. That means 0.5%. So let me give you some illustration. If you're buying a house for $100,000, your down payment is $500. If you're buying a house that is valued at $200,000, your down payment is $1,000. If you're buying a house valued at $300,000, your down payment is $1,500.
Yeah, these are unheard of numbers.
Well,
I mean, not unheard of number. I'm saying it's with the housing market the way it is, and
yes, and if you're buying a house for $200,000, for example, your mortgage payment is about $1,200. So you go figure. Your mortgage payment is about $1,200 to $1,500.
The average rent is $1,500 to $1,600.
The average rent is about $1,500.
That's somebody else's mortgage.
Yes. So instead of paying somebody else's mortgage, why not get up and become a homeowner yourself? And that's the reason why I keep coming back to this show, to let people know that it is possible to become a homeowner. It is. It's very possible. With a monthly payment of about $1,500 to $1,700 a month. And if houses are not available, you might have to start with a condo. You might have to start, maybe go outside of LA or Inland Empire, or
just start the process.
Start the process. There's a lot of value in becoming a homeowner. So that's what FHA loans are for people who would have less than perfect credit. I always advise them to go after an FHA loan. Now, for people who are current homeowners who are listening to us right now, if your FICO score, if your interest rate is above 4%, you can call us. We can advise you on how to do a refinance and lower your rate. There's over 100 different loan programs that homeowners or prospective homeowners can take advantage of as we speak. And there are new programs coming up. The housing market is hot right now. It's hot right now. So it's time to get up.
It's definitely time to get up. If you're tuning in, we have Andrew, from the president of Integrity Credit Corporation. He's a licensed California broker. His DRE number, and you might not know what this means as of yet, but you can Google it and see what it means.
Department of Real Estate
number is 017-8789-869.
Yeah, 017-87869.
His contact number, the job is the toll-free job number is 888-816-6407, and his personal cell is 949 232-9569. If you have any questions about this show or his ability to help you out, whether it's refinancing, whether it's your credit score, whether it's questions about buying a home, and all this information, once again, is on ICClending.com.
Yes, and we are out there. My goal really is to let people know that it's possible to become a homeowner. That's the reason why we start off with the credit. A lot of people, when they are not educated, they use credit loosely, like I did when I was,
like I did.
Yeah, like when I was younger,
most of us
like most of us do. A lot of people in the country have bad credit, but you don't have to pay anybody to fix your credit. Yeah. You don't have to pay anybody to fix your credit. You can do it yourself. So what we do now, my goal is to continue to educate people on how to fix their credit. Now, if you're just turning into the show, I want to reiterate, to start the process, it's very easy. You go ahead and you pull your credit with us. It's about $17.50 to get a copy of your credit report. Once you and if you're a couple, husband and wife, it's about $25. Once you pull your credit, I'll analyze it for you for free, and then go over it with you over the phone. I'll give you a copy of your credit report. I give everybody a copy of their credit report, and then we'll go over it over the phone and tell you exactly what's on your credit.
And like I said, this is something I've done with this man. After I've seen him do it in the community so many times, I was like, well, let me see what I'm working with. And when I'm not afraid to say this, when we started off, my credit score was like 495, and now it's 600.
Yes,
it's 600, and there's one thing on there that I'm trying to get removed with, and we're just being honest. We're just being human beings right here, just telling you our own testimonies. I have a hospital bill that's on there that shouldn't be on there because I have 2 insurances that pay 100%. So right now I'm just trying to see what the process is that as far as getting that removed, and I'm looking at 630, 640. I mean, I'm looking at big ballers bracket.
Absolutely. I mean, from the last show we did, yeah. I mean, we had a lot of calls and people who give their own perspective about what's going on and what they should be doing, or what they have been doing that hasn't been working for them. I mean, I want to touch on people who are currently thinking about, who are going through troubles with foreclosure or short sales. Before you, don't walk away from your home. Don't walk away from your home. The values are going up. Do not walk away from your home. If you have issues about you can't make your mortgage payment and you need some help, call me. I will definitely show you some tools on what to use. My toll-free number again is 888-816-6407. 888-816-6407. My cell phone number is 949-232-9569. 949-232-9569.
Well, hey, if that's Andrew from Integrity Credit Corporation, if this is something that we're just trying to get the community, we always go back and say we're trying to get the community to make better financial decisions. Tax season just came and went. Did you make any better financial decisions? Did you improve, your debt ratio? Did you take care of any past debts? Most of us don't. That's just the reality. We always go out and buy new stuff without taking care of our past debts that we already endured and created. I'm telling you, the best way to become financially more, just become more financially responsible is to take care of what you've already taken care of. I'm about to be 36. It's taken me 2 years, these last 2 years, for me to find out, hey, if you take care of your past debts, you'll set yourself up for a better financial situation.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so much. I think a lot of people get caught up in their current situation. They forget that if they can just take a step up and a step out, they can start something else. You can sit there, you can spend a lot of energy worrying about your current situation. Instead of doing that, why not get up and take a step out? Just reach out to us. We can help you, encourage you, and give you directions on how you need to move to the next level. Because you never really know what kind of solutions are available for you if you don't step out. Now, I want to also touch on a couple things that we talked about last week. I mean, a couple weeks ago. People are going to go, well, how am I going to get new credit? My credit is short. Nobody's going to talk to me. Well, there's something called secured credit cards. A secured credit card simply is almost like a prepaid card. I know a lot of people have a prepaid card, but a secured credit card is better than a prepaid card because it reports to the credit bureaus. It helps you build your credit. I myself, I have 4 of those. I have 4 secured credit cards. You go to a bank, you give them $300. Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, Union Bank, and Citibank. You give them $400 or $300, and they'll give you a secured credit card in the mail in about 45 days. It's that easy. Trust me, guys, it's that easy.
Like you said, you told me that was one of my keys as far as my credit going up. You told me to go to Wells Fargo, and this is no promo for Wells Fargo or anything.
No, it's not at all.
Yeah, we can go to Citibank. You can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Just get a secured credit card. I applied for a secured credit card, and I know I've told you guys the same story over and over. And then I got my secured credit card, and then a month later I got a Macy's card, and then another month later I got a gas card, a 76 gas card, and then another month later the cards just keep coming. It's because you can tell your credit is building, and they see it as well.
Well, they see that you're putting a foot in the game.
An effort.
You're putting an effort, and you're putting a foot in the game because it's your money that's becoming a credit card for you. Now, getting the credit card is one thing. What I always advise is you only spend $25 to $50 off the card. Once you spend $25 to $50 off the card, then I will advise you to cut up the cards and throw them away. Cut up the cards and throw them away. Why? Because you don't want to tempt yourself to overspend. It's that easy.
Yeah, you're right.
Cut up the cards and throw them away. And make sure when you get the card, tell them you want a direct pay. You don't want to have to remember to pay your bills. You don't want to have to remember to mail something.
Pay it off and leave it at zero. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I left $1 on all of them.
Yeah.
Just left $1 on them.
Leave $1 on them, but make sure it's a direct pay. Make sure that the bank is taking it directly from your savings or your checking account, and they're paying it monthly. That way you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I hope you're just now tuning in, but if you are tuning in, it's never too late. We're talking to Andrew from Integrity Credit Corporation. We've talked the whole show about improving your credit score, how people who can get a home, purchase a home, or start the process of buying a home with a 500 FICO. FICO is your
500 or 580 or
500
or refinancing
or above. We're also, I was going to get into that. We're also talking about people who have if you own a home and you have 4% interest
or more,
give him a call.
Give him a call.
That he's willing to sit down, negotiate. I mean, I don't want to say negotiate, consultate.
Free consultation. It's a free consultation for everybody.
And, he just goes around helping people in the community. I've met him in the community a couple times, and he's actually helped me on mine. After I've seen him so many times, I was like, what the heck? I may as well give it a try myself. But his DRE number, Department of Real Estate number, is 017-87869. He's a California licensed broker.
My toll-free number is 888-816-6407.
And his personal number is 949-232-9569.
Website is icclending.com.
And you can get all the information, or you definitely get all the information on the website, and you can see any further events that may be coming up, which you do like free seminars or whatnot.
If you have a group of 20 or more.
And this is something that people can set up on their own.
Yeah, you can set up on their own at your job, at your church, at your home. If you have about 20 people or more who need to pull their credit and analyze their credit for free, we do that. You have to pay for the credit report, which is about $17.50 for an individual or about $25 for a married couple. But we analyze it and we tell you how to fix it for free. You don't have to pay anybody $1,500 or $2,000 to do that.
Well, that's your KDAY Community Show for this week. Andrew, want to thank you for coming on the show always, man. Keep us informed the testimonies, and the people will give you a call, and we'll keep our listeners informed as well.
Absolutely. The next show we have a few testimonies, people who want to call in and tell you what we've done for them, or what they've taken our advice and they've seen a huge, tremendous changes in their credit. So it's real, guys. It works.
Once again, let me give you out the numbers. 888-816-6407. His cell phone number is 949-232-9569. It's Andrew from President. Andrew, not the from. Andrew, the president of Integrity Credit Corporation. Everybody have a good Sunday. Have a good week, and we'll catch up with you guys next Sunday.
Thank you for listening to KDAY's Community Show, where it's your issues, your topics, and your